fa emra Juma dear friend say wake up Africa so ha area television a brass or some for ya dabiko dia metrase na mini freedom mind movement in penny for Puku Danko executive director and Raisa and Chroma where coordinator is sinkonya na fe na so nsema hodo a ho no ye de ebremo meka wo se brother di ko ha obe chidom ahwema enema nyina akọ tote na otwetwa mu ye ne mu hia ye di nkomo ayen komodie ni nyina no fa enema etwa se eba wie bremu se betweda mponyankropon hyehyɛ ana se na di SM etie na kakrakra de akọ na hindi no no anye guso a ye ne mo ebo honkomo na last week of aka se book bi the ladder to see no this week obebiem se unia enya entwimpiri ya so ma no nya ha na book ne bibiem na watem nsem ne bi meka go se nyuma ko ebo echidom no ebenage herbala wo de hepa plus pavium plus abadwa so abapamo enso so eboa ye pa ne nyina ne se ne utrafia wo fa mobile phone na ade apebia no tumi ato sa so ana ye wo legend herbal center wo na kofa odinga mama e de abadwa so eboa manfo stroke ahodo no ondu ahodo no bi ho a wo de etu ase e de ama wo Israel consult e de quantum spectacle na fe quantum beauty spray no so aba eboa books ahodo a didi edwuma die nyina no je consult adaroma o contact na obenya bi actor sa nyuma kuin e na ebo echidoma ozo roofing edima kotrepa ozo roofing edwuma ko ba ko ene obo manfo dan so ma na manfo ko etwa mo mutimi hye da ma ya bai ohu dan so bo pe no akogina na watwa selfie o de ko Instagram as se beauty frache abrochima mu ana ogina twaye ni nyina ye ozo roofing sa nyuma koyi e na ebo echidoma ye de wake up Africa dwuma die ebrewo am ditum se bre papa mu no ye beto ma bia ton de ni ye di ama ho no de ntia o se ukope bi eto the text line no 0240270671 0240270671 and on the text line normal SMS no o de ba na ya kankan e de ama ho ofa mo me ma o aha ama wa kwaba ya do so e vana point say ya da ba dia say last week me catch am for say graduation no banti na man for no hwe woni sa guy wa ko ba say na me say ofa be ba o na me say for entimi ama nya hwe wasu yiku ba e kuma se boni din chev na din refi kakra entima dada no fancha me enjem na ma dada no ho invite na me druntem anti nanka plan de na senka ba nyame adom bibia akoboko pa ofe yaba lada to see
obebiem
obebiem eno so bi engumanim yesu abaye na yeso no ko shi adan mu hono akofa ahoma no obie mu ofa moboe no obie mu tie na ofa lada to see obebiem ofa say the last week oni di nkomo no o che nyima bebre ani nyina no nimse abanfo ho edwiri omo ko se bi wa say the ofa Israel attack no onti bi wa sore dem ana onti bi o mosque ache say wake up Africa dwuma die so said the diana no simasini 30 seconds yabre no ko odi ekọ echibon tofa mai na fe ne no odi ewuram
yeah medas
afa ejo so
na o twetwe mu ene kan ala that to see he said exactly ka no Francis Shaw I will release in 2015 now far your friends say enokre enintro eno na de ko ba ni say odi enokre no adikan ama onu ni nyina adwempe eno wi e no odi ntro na ni ntro ni nyina ni say ono oba bi ena enya say memenda homeda ni ye floram because ya da homeda
aba
and only the whole issue.
Okay.
Pre was as he soon in an say, if we are beji South Other than
okay.
It is a way. It's in the kind of environment now you say, I any Ubiani.
Same environment in the crying. In the Casa 1 by 70, young father we saw the Humberpo.
And you know, am I ever hear Muse? Yeah, in the course, because that's some. America as you can say, we see that some contrary to about the 7 days Sabbath rest.
Okay, yes.
MIFA Bible, Genesis 2:3, Exodus 28, Isaiah 56, 6 and 7, Mark 2:27-20. Every evening, and I've here can say, there be the oil of a set. osisa memenda no o di ba kwasiada enti no e de share o say na e bebie na that to see no ye hu ni kwasiada na agreement any baby o di free a
o de ba
and they are very typical of the devil.
Okay.
Unim papa.
That's one, yeah.
And you know, yeah, Baba, yeah, who's in the city. Falada to see, no, near paragraph 71.
I can't.
And I beam.
You be him. The lad to see, and you be him.
Paragraph 71.
Okay. A woman, in your church. Encyclical letter Laudato Si of the Holy Father Francis on care for our common home. Yeah, page 70, paragraph 71. Right. Yeah. Yeah, kind. John Saka book in Bia. Now call paragraph 71. Name of Bomodeng. Several friend is a consort on your Laudato Si. Book number can manage Laudato Si. I'll say although the week I page 70 paragraph 71. Okay. The biblical tradition clearly shows that this renewal entails recovering and respecting the rhythms inscribed in nature by the hand of the Creator. We see this, for example, in the law of the Sabbath. On the seventh day, God rested from all his work. He commanded Israel to set aside each day as a day of rest, a Sabbath. Of
Oil comparison. Have you called paragraph 237?
Paragraph 2, phrase 7. He commanded Israel to set aside each day as a day of rest, a Sabbath. I say on Sunday, our participation in the Eucharist has special importance. On Sunday, like the Jews commanded Samuel, set aside each day which gives a day our relationships with God.
What who say why comparison? Israel for no day, you can say me da monima.
Yes.
Na ya de kwesi ada no. Mra e di healing the relationship.
Sir.
Oh, God. Maybe an equatic or day from say, Memenda, Homeda no ma Israel for their yes, yeah, the way back. Yeah, the enemy who say by the Eucharist, no. We say, I don't know, he is now I have a bubble on the top of our church of also,
I'll say, like the Jewish Sabbath, it's meant to be a day which heals our relationships with God, with ourselves, with others, and with the world. Sunday is the day of the resurrection, the first day of the new creation, whose first fruits are the lost risen humanity, the pledge of the final transfiguration of all created reality. It also proclaims man's eternal rest in God. In this way, Christian spirituality incorporates the value of relaxation and festivity. We tend to demean contemplative rest as something unproductive and unnecessary. But this is to do away with the very thing which is most important about work, its meaning. We are called to include in our work a dimension of receptivity and gratuity, which is quite different from mere inactivity. Rather, it is another way of working which forms part of our very essence. It protects human action from becoming empty activism. It also prevents that unfettered greed and sense of isolation which makes us seek personal gain to the detriment of all else. The law of weekly rest forbade work on the seventh day, so that our ox and your donkey may have rest, and the son of your maidservant and the stranger may be refreshed. Rest opens our eyes to the larger picture and gives us renewed sensitivity to the rights of others. Also, the day of rest, centered on the Eucharist, sheds its light on the whole week and motivate us to greater concern for nature and the poor.
Wow. The okay in no. Ubabano. The Yika or chose I mean that no. Is that for nobody or my home? Send a Bayama or more ox and no way. For Sunday the end, it may be when you, sir. I'm after what me who what I say, and so who recognize the rights of others. Agreement or the good. That just say, at the end of the encounter. Our body as say Fanja home, but on person say Christianity na no. In your woman be here no, and they say I was seeing ya home jail. Now some jail and yet your body as a no ebia. Nemo mono the air or no is sada no, and Tawanta be a day new and montem. Never be a man no body and tamongono. Ya de share sitting in a care boom. Then the other emphasis about Tananya na your father for you. Prayer or preaching no. Kwesiada and no person just. So many are called, but few are chosen. No, I say we move because and many people almost so body and almost pa. But almost so many no cry no. Kakrabi, kakrabi. It will be able to come and say no more try. Na obade na twom koto no masa pone koto kura to to mu adwene no anim da hope mo so da da over budget transfer me. Yabako Daniel 7:25. Yema ba behwe ba behwe e ba ne sen e na kwasiada e ba din hini okay ye wi afi memenda homeda e be sine ye wi afi kura Daniel 7:25. Okay, manya we dia menkan we no ha kada kam meka twi ose no beke kan nsematia de owo ososoro no na obeha ososoro ni no akronkronfo na obebo ni tim se obedane emre ne emra na ode won behye ne nsa mfie miensa enefa na de okan no obenda na emre say ko commandments no mu remember the Sabbath day and keep it. Yes. And no Sabbath no Daniel no. Yes. Daniel 7:25. For the sake of Omoa, Omontichi, the Yankai Brofono, Emfa Emma Womo. Or say Daniel 7:25 in America. And he shall speak great words against the Most High, and he shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws, and they shall be given into his hand until a time and times and the dividing of time. Now yes, ade bia na obade bia ro obeko tia wo sa asesa bibia na so asesa bronya na fiva ne bai so any scripture dabi Easter na fiva ne bai eni ho enso yedi eni ni yedi New Year universal holiday near the amai and akasa osesa Sabbath eno kra asesa no po awie wasesa no no shemu ma se no na akwete kwasi adafo nko a nkrofo Before we move where Munina and any of the Munina bum. No, Aquaco Musa. The Sunday dia Sunday worship in Christianity. You're dressing your root, no. Aqua assume be a never once on Christianity. Okay. Near friend, Mitraism. And that's some more. No. Many years, hundreds of years, and Sana Constantine invented Christianity. So invented, and you be a bar. Historical roots. Christianity was invented. Yes. Obey invented in the 4th century. Now Mitra, no a sun god. Now pagan Rome, no more worship. Say, Sol Invictus. Okay. The invincible sun god. Okay. And I know more continue no more soon. Neda na kwesiada. Okay. No? Say invisible sun god no. Invincible. Neda kwesiada. Na chidi for no more friend the Lord. Okay. And the kofa Sunday as the Lord's day. How about the kind of graphic shows? Hey. Graphic show is my market. Okay. I can't free hand nothing. ABC. Wababe, yeah. And all the baby. Okay.
Lost Day, no. Okay, you can free graphic showbiz. 15th to 21st July 1999. Influence of Mitraism on Christianity. About for some books to be more kind. Zoroastrianism did not thrive among the Romans, but left its mark in the Mitraic cults, which so much influenced Christianity. Mitraism was introduced to Rome about the middle of the 1st century and flourished throughout the 2nd and 3rd centuries Anno Domini. That is AD, becoming a serious threat to Christianity in the whole of the Western world. Ahura Mazda had made Mithras the deity of truth and light, a sun god. Sun when SUN hyphenated God, small God. Okay. Truth and light, a sun god equal in majesty to the supreme being himself, and his chief supporter in the fight against Ahriman, the spirit of evil. Okay. Okay. As it moved westward from Persia, Mithraism proved a fertile ground for the addition of mystic meaning. Practically all of the symbolism of Osiris, the Egyptian god of the Nile, was added to the Mithraic cult, even to the fact that Isis, Osiris' sister, also taught. Okay, if I'm also added to the Mithraic cult, even to the fact that Isis, Osiris' sister, also thought to be his wife, became the alleged virgin mother of Mithras. A common element of Mithraism was that its rites were carried out in caves, and like as Zoroastrians, Mithraists believed that on the day of judgment all non-believers would perish, and that the initiate would inherit the world forever. Since Mithras was a sun god, Sunday was automatically sacred to him, the Lord's Day, long before Christ. Long before Christ.
Yes. It is no Christopher called the Lord's Day, Sunday. Mithraism if you buy.
Okay.
And Nema na Mithra, a woman incorporating.
Yeah.
What's our kind way?
About Paul, a soon bear no.
Greek.
Very good. Yababa can afa Asha Assembly Mutia.
We so
Constantine decrease. Whatever.
Baby, I be to.
Okay. Okay. Facts and history. No as okay. Constantine decreased Sunday as day of rest instead of Saturday in the year 321. In the year 321, Christians mama somra hai. Na okay, me free baha. The gradual process towards Christian tradition and ritual was underscored in 321, when on the 7th of March, Constantine decreed that die solis, or the day of the sun, SUN, should be observed as a universal day of rest. The pious observance of the Sabbath was important in expressing thanks for God's toil. Previously, all Christians worshipped on Saturday, the 7th day of the week. On the venerable day of the sun, let the magistrate, Constantine, yeah. On the venerable day of the sun, let the magistrate and people residing in cities rest, and let all workshops be closed. In the country, however, persons engaged in agricultural work may freely and lawfully continue their pursuit, because it often happens that another day is not so suitable for grain growing or for vine planting. Let by neglecting the proper moment for such operations, the bounty of heaven should be lost. Scarp's history of the Christian church. the degree was far reaching. Okay. And I mean,